Hello everyone, my name is Holly and I will be the language trainer for this hour, and we will be studying a topic called showrooming. We will be actually talking about online shopping and how the different strategies people do with online shopping. We will be doing a reading and then we will go over vocabulary words. Let me show you the material we will be going through. Okay, first of all, we'll talk about products that you may or may not have bought online. And then we will read an article about online shopping and a strategy that people do and how it's actually not, it's hurting the actual retail stores. And then we will ask and answer questions, and then we will do some speaking activities, and then we will do a discussion. So this class is mainly reading and speaking is the main emphasis of this class. So anyway, my name is Holly and I will be the trainer for this hour, and we have somebody who has arrived. Hi Debbie, how are you today? Hello Alexander, how are you?
Hello, fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Very good. Very good. So is it what 7 a.m. where you are now?
Yeah, no, eight. Eight.
8. Okay, still haven't got
Yeah.
that figured out. So, hello, Debbie. Are you?
Hello.
Hi. Where are you from, Debbie? Debbie?
I'm from Puerto Rico, but I live in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, live in Dallas. Okay, excellent. And Alexander, there's still that kind of that sound. I think you need to move the microphone a little bit further away.
Oh,
So,
yes.
yeah. All right. All right. Excellent. So you're in Dallas, Texas, Debbie. How long have you been in Texas?
1 year ago.
1 year. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. And are you a student there or are you working?
I'm a student. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm student
Well,
accounting.
excellent. Okay. Well, Debbie, this is Alexander, and he is from Russia.
Oh,
So,
wow. Nice to meet
yeah,
you.
so,
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
yeah,
Is
excellent.
the
We have,
sound so hold on, sorry.
and not a problem, not a problem. Your sound is clear now. So,
Oh,
like you said, it depends on where the microphone is in relation to the speakers. So,
good.
it makes a difference. So, excellent. Debbie, my name is Holly, and I'm in Idaho, which is in the Mountain Standard region. So, for you, it's 11 p.m., and for me, it's 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
And
Yes.
up in the northern part, and then for Alexander, it's 8 a.m. there for
Wow.
him. So, the Monday morning. So the nice thing about these Verbling classes is recently they've been fairly small, about 3, 4 people. But what's nice about them is we have people from all over the world, so you can practice accents and things like that, and practice listening. So,
Yes.
all right. Hi, Salvatore. How are you? So I speak when people come in, but sometimes their computer is loading. So, all right. And Debbie, have you been taking classes on Verbling for very long?
No, only 1 week ago. Yes.
Okay, only for a week. Okay. Yeah, because I had not run into you yet, but I don't always teach at this time. So hello, Salvatore. How are you this morning?
Hi Holly, I'm fine, thank you. I just wake up.
You just woke up. Excellent. So
Yes.
will you be working today?
Yes, sure. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I start work in the afternoon today.
Uh-huh. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. And this Salvatore, if you have not met Debbie yet, this is Debbie. She is from Puerto Rico, and she's living in Texas right now. And
Okay,
and
nice to
Debbie,
meet
this
you
is
there.
Sal. This is Salvatore, and he's an optometrist. And are you an optometrist, or are you just working in? Anyway, he works with in an eye shop, and
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, and he's from Italy. So
Oh, nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you,
Salvatore.
Debbie.
yeah, and he always has probably about every 6 weeks he changes his picture too, which is really good. This one is of the Milan Expo, and then Alexander is doing that too. He used to have an angry little boy. Now he has kind of himself. So
It's
anyway,
an actor from one series
oh,
in
it's not you.
English. Uh, it's called Peaky Blinders. Very good uh, series.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was you.
No, no, no.
Oh,
My photo. There is my photo in my Verblink account.
uh-huh. Okay, I'll have to look. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but you really can't find them unless the Verbling account. So I guess I can look. Maybe. Anyway, um, let's go ahead and get started. The topic today is on showrooming. Does anybody know what showrooming is? Any idea?
Uh, Maybe, teacher. I know that the word showroom, in Italy, we use to say showroom to explain a shop where there is some article to sell.
Mm-hmm. For example, TVs, furniture.
Yes, right. When
Excuse
people,
me, glasses.
oh, no problem.
Eyeglasses. Excuse me about that. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what the a showroom means in English as well. So a showroom, for example, if a car, you might go to the showroom and look at the car. Um, so so that is right. That's what a showroom is. A showrooming, what that is actually talking about is when people shop online, but then they go to the retail store to check it out. And if they like it at the retail store, then they'll go back to the internet and purchase the product. So that's what showrooming is. Um, so, all right. So, Alexander, do you ever buy products online?
I do it all the time because
Yeah.
it's much cheaper than in shop casual shops.
Okay. Okay. Much cheaper than in the retail stores.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And how about you, Debbie? Do you buy things online?
Yes, I buy things online by eBay and Alibaba.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes,
And Salvatore, how about you? Do you buy things
it's
online?
more cheaper buy online.
Yes, it is cheaper online. Yes, exactly. Salvatore, do you?
Yes, I buy something online, and is cheaper, and is also if you don't want waste time, it's a good idea because
Mm-hmm.
it's very easy
Mm-hmm.
to buy online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you guys ever bought something online and then realized that it was the wrong thing?
Sorry, teacher.
Have you ever bought something online and then when you got it, it was not what you wanted?
Uh, for me, no, but sometimes it I get the damaged product, but it's no
Okay.
problem. In
Mm-hmm.
general, seller can return money.
Okay. Uh-huh. And Debbie, have you ever bought something online that was not what you wanted or that was damaged?
Yes, I bought shoes and the size is irregular. It's not the same size as
Uh,
United States or something like that. It's
uh-huh.
it's, it's really short or really big. I don't know.
Yeah, so it was definitely the wrong size. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Salvatore, have you ever bought something online that you either you got the wrong item, it was damaged, or it wasn't what you thought it was going to be?
No, teacher, it's not happening right now. I hope that it doesn't happen in the future.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. All right. And for me, every once in a while, for example, I'll show you something that I bought online. I bought this online, uh, this online, and it's a really place to put a cell phone. And I bought it for my sister for Christmas, and it didn't fit her cell phone. And so I bought another one, and it didn't fit her cell phone. So I gave that to my mom for Christmas. So far, every time I tried to buy something for my sister online, it just didn't work. So I've decided, okay, I'll go to the retail store and buy it. It was really funny though. Um, so yes, Alexander, I will let you know if your sound is strange. So all right. So let's go ahead. We're going to read this article about showrooming. Most of this.
Teacher,
Hello?
Yes, I think she has a problem again.
She's gone.
Hello?
We can hear you, Holly,
Oh, okay. My
but
computer
can see.
froze. Was I silent for a while?
Yes, but
Yes.
I can hear. We can hear. I think all of us. But for me, I can see the screen you're sharing. Oh, now I see it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because all of a sudden my computer went silent, and you know how you can see the green on the Hangout when you're talking, and you can see how loud it sounds, and then the PDF also went. Yeah, it froze as well. I'm like, oh no, not again, but it worked fine. So. Uh, So anyway, let's go ahead and read through this. First of all, we have 4 words that we will add into the article. We have service, closure, wages, and poll. Do you guys know what all these words mean?
mm, only service, I think, I know.
Okay. Okay.
And
Closure and poll. Okay.
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay. So you, Salvatore, you only know service. Okay. Debbie, do you know these words?
I know service and pool I think is a survey or something like that.
Yeah.
Wage is salary and closer is when the store close or something like that.
Yeah. So poll, another word for poll is a survey. Um, Yeah, and wages, all right, is basically it's the hourly payment. Um, Hourly payment, where salary is a monthly payment.
Okay.
So it is like a salary, but the difference is um, salaries, wages are hourly. That's all. And then we have closure, which means when something closes, such as a business. If a business goes out of business, it closes. Okay. And then everybody knows service. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through this. I put the 4 words in capital letters on the Verbling chat. Okay, all right. Alexander, could you read the first paragraph?
Okay. Mm. It's a growing problem, says Robert, the manager of a small electronics store. People come to check out our products in my shop, but then walk out and buy the same item online more cheaply.
Okay. And Debbie, could you read the next one?
Robert experience is shared by many high street shop owners. This growing phenomenon has been dubbed showrooming, with customers using high street shopping to see a product before searching the internet for the same product at a lower price. Showrooming has been blamed for the closure of many specialty stores.
Perfect. Closure of many specialist stores. Now, one thing I want to go over with you, as far as pronunciation, Debbie, is the past tense ed.
Okay,
Okay, ed. Okay, this word is dubbed,
okay,
so dubbed and blamed. The only time you would actually pronounce the e is if you have a t before it. Like for example, right then, respected. So you have the T right here,
okay,
and then you have the ED.
okay,
Okay, so then you would say ed, respected. But because these words right here have it just have an M and a B, they're a D sound, so it would be blamed, dubbed.
okay.
Okay. All right. Salvatore, next paragraph. Salvatore, are you there?
Yes, sorry, teacher. Yes.
Okay. I thought maybe he
Uh,
went to get some coffee. So,
yes. Uh, Teacher, can you go down the page because I don't remember the word if
oh,
I see the.
it's
Okay.
in capital letters in the chat. But yeah, service closure we've already done. So we have service, wages, and poll. Poll means a
Uh,
survey.
a recent, a recent mm,
Poll.
poll,
Uh-huh.
a recent poll in the USA found that around 14% of shoppers admit to showrooming. Patrick Carver is a typical example. I definitely want to be able to see and touch something before I buy it, he explains. So, if I'm after a new washing machine or even a computer, I'll have a look in a store before buying it online.
Okay, excellent. Now, one thing, Salvatore, that you need to be careful of is the numbers. We have 14, and then we have 40. Okay. Now, the 14, the stress is on the last part. Um,
Okay.
okay,
Oh,
15. Now, I noticed you did the same thing yesterday, so that's why I want to really talk about this. So we have
yes.
14 for this one though. The stress is really 4. Well, actually, it's still stressed in the back, but in this way, it's 4D. Okay,
4D.
40. Okay, I
4D.
don't
Okay.
remember how to spell it. How do I spell 40? Oh, that's why
4D.
it's not with a D. It's with a T. But the pronunciation is like this: 14,
4D.
4D,
4D.
and 40. And just remember that all the ones with the O at the end have the D sound instead of the T sound, and that might help. 4D. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And hi, Tatiana. How are you today?
Hello, hello. I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. So welcome. So are you ready to read?
Where from?
From right here. It starts with the word so, and we'll help you with the
So,
blank.
okay. So, what steps can smaller shops take to try to uh,
Dissuade.
dissuade consumers from treating them just as a showroom. Retail associations say that customer service
Service.
is the most important factor. Having knowledgeable staff who can give advice will often encourage consumers to purchase from a store, even if the price is a little more.
Yeah, that's how I am. So, okay, and Alexander, could you read this last one?
Robert is understandably worried about the effects of showrooming. I can't compete on price. I have to pay rent for the shop and wages to my staff. Internet retailers have none of that. For the younger generation, shopping online is likely to become the norm, and small independent retailers could soon become a thing of the past.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. All right, are there any words or phrases that you guys do not know from this text? Okay, to dissuade. Does everybody know what that is?
No, I don't
Okay.
know.
Maybe I know, teacher.
Okay, can you tell us
Uh,
what you?
me, uh, Dissuade means when you want not convince another person.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, the word you were looking for is when you want to
Discourage.
discourage people from coming. So you want them not to come and act like that. So, all right. Any other words? All right. Um, Alexander, can you tell Tatiana what you remember about because she missed the first three sections. So do you want to three paragraphs? Do you want to tell her what you remember, what we read, maybe the main idea?
That recently people go in the casual store called Showroom, uh, look um at the thing that they want to buy, and then go home and buy it online.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem of small uh, shops.
Small shops, okay. And Tatiana, do you understand?
Yeah, of course I
Okay,
do.
awesome. Okay. And Debbie, have you ever showroomed before?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever gone showrooming?
Yes.
Yes. What did you go showrooming for?
Um, for example, when I will go to buy shoes, I will go to somewhere where the store have a lot of shoes and I can try the size.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
Yes.
right. All right. And so you'll try it on, and then you'll go and then you will go and buy the item
And
online because
yes,
it's cheaper, right?
yes, I take a picture of the item. I look for the item online.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That's funny. Salvatore, have you ever gone showrooming?
Yes, I went to showrooming when I bought my new cell phone.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you looked at it and
Yes.
then yeah, okay. And Tatiana, have you ever gone showrooming?
I don't know what exactly does it mean showroom, because in my city I haven't ever seen showrooms. It's just show counter,
Okay.
the show counter.
Okay. Well, basically, what that is say if you want to buy, for example, what Salvatore did, you want to buy a new cell phone, but you found something online that you like, but you're not sure. So you go to the cell phone store and look at it and touch it and see if it's really what you want. Then you go home and you get online and buy the cell phone.
I
Have you ever
understand,
done
but
that?
I never buy online.
Ah,
Any,
okay.
yes, anything because I don't trust sellers. I
Uh-huh.
think that they sell something not work or maybe uh, um, I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
I saw some telephone or maybe another thing. It's made in, for example, Finland. But
Uh-huh.
when I bought in internet, I saw that it's made in China or maybe something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
I
Yeah.
don't trust.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I actually experienced that one time. I bought a shirt that from the US, and when I received it, it was obviously not the quality shirt that what they would have sold in the store. And they sent me a shirt that um was backwards, and the reason they did is because they knew I probably wouldn't send it back. So, Alexander, have you ever gone showrooming?
No, because for me it's enough to look in the internet many video reviews before buying.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah, and I do the same as you, Alexander. I just read the reviews, and if the reviews are favorable, I'll buy the product. So,
yeah, or
you know,
articles with many photos.
hmm. And the reason I like to shop online is not because it's cheaper, but because I don't like to go to the stores. So I'd rather just sit at home and
Yes,
shop.
yes, yes. I don't like to talk with annoying sellers who trying to sell his product.
Hmm. Yeah,
Very annoying.
and for me, I just don't like to drive in, so because I live in the countryside. So, um, all right. So let's go ahead and do some comprehension questions. So, what problem is Robert
Hello?
experiencing? Hello, Debbie.
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Okay. Did you okay, do you remember from the reading what problem is Robert experiencing, Debbie? Do you remember from the reading?
Um, Robert
Hello.
is something. Yes, yes. Robert have problem because the store don't have enough sales. He have to pay wage and the rent, and it's enough money that he receive in the sales.
Hmm. Excellent. That is his problem. So here's an answer. He's experiencing showrooming. People are coming into his shop to look at products. However, they then purchase the products online. So that is what his product, and you explained it very well. Okay, number two. Why do people look at things in shops in shops, uh, but when they say buy online, right? So why do people look at the shops but then buy online? But then buy online. Alexander,
Yes,
why do people look at shops but then buy online?
because it's cheaper.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So they want to see and touch the product, and then they want to purchase online because it is cheaper. Perfect. Okay. Salvatore, what can shops do to reduce the problem of showrooming?
Mm, I'm not sure. Maybe Uh, Maybe the shop can reduce the problem, discount the article. I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
So make the items cheaper. That yeah, and that is one way. The article though suggested something else. Do you remember? Does anybody
Notice.
remember? Okay.
To increase the service, the
Okay. Yeah.
good staff, the good who know about, who can suggest you about
So
the
they
product, suggest
exactly.
a good product.
hmm So they improve customer service and have knowledgeable staff. But I agree with you, Salvatore. To really be competitive, they should lower their prices if they can. So,
Yes,
all right.
it's a good resolution.
Yeah, exactly. So, Tatiana, why is it difficult for Robert to compete with internet retailers? Excuse me.
Uh, I don't know because I was late. That's why.
Yeah. And does anybody remember, Debbie, do you remember why it is difficult for Robert to compete with internet retailers?
Yes, it's difficult because the internet don't have to pay rent or wages. And Robert,
Mhm.
yes, Robert
Yeah.
have to pay wage and salary. I'm sorry, wage and rent. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and well, the thing is, internet retails do have the wage costs depending on because they still have to pack it, they have to ship it. So, um, all right. So the last question, anybody, what consequence of showrooming is mentioned in the text? Does anybody remember what might happen because of showrooming?
More
They can
clothes.
be. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No, no.
Alexander, since Debbie answered the last
No,
one.
no. Go ahead. David starts first. Sorry.
Debbie, you can go.
Um, more stores will close,
Hmm.
and that's it. I
Okay,
think.
excellent. Thank you. Is that what you were going to say, Alexander, as well?
Um, I didn't hear actually.
Were you going to say more stores will close?
Ah, yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to do a speaking exercise. So a recent study group on the problem of showrooming came up with 6 ideas to help shops compete with internet retailers. What are the pros and cons of these ideas? Okay. Number one, Tanya or Tatiana. So, what do you think of this one? Could you read this and tell us what you think? What are some pros and cons?
Impose a new sales tax on internet shopping. Uh, impose, what does it mean?
Impose. It's like impose a law. You make everybody. Make something mandatory. If you impose something, does that make sense? You tell
Okay.
make something mandatory.
Mhm. Um, mm, uh, I don't know. This is a good way because in internet cheaper and products are cheaper and this maybe uh, mm, not good for shops because the price will be higher.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So
Maybe 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 it's better to make the entrance um, pay for entrance. You need to pay.
pay an interest fee. Okay, that might actually come up later. So that would a con for this would be to it would increase the prices. The prices. Okay. Okay. And Salvatore, what do you think about this one?
Mm, Pause and use. Uh, I don't think that it is a good idea uh, because, in my opinion, it's not correct uh, to make high price and to make a tax for internet shopping.
Mm-hmm.
It's not correct for people that buy online.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's just not correct. It's not fair. It's not right. Okay. Debbie, what do you think of this? And and welcome,
Well,
Aki. Sorry, Debbie.
yes.
Go on.
I think when you buy something by internet, you have to pay tax.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's same, or if it's more tax, I think it's difficult for the buyers because it's more money, no?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's better for the stores, and because the people will try to buy to buy things in the stores, in the local stores.
Okay. So a pro for this would be it might help the retail stores. Okay. And it's still not right. Right? So, okay, Ken, how are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Very good, very good. So, what we're talking about is showrooming. Um,
Mhm,
showrooming is when people go to the local retail store
mhm,
to touch and feel the item, but then they buy the item online, and
mhm,
it's hurting the local stores.
mhm.
So that's what we're talking about. We're going over these and thinking of the pros and cons, or just talking about what you think about these different ideas. So, Alexander, what do you think of number one? Impose a new sales tax on internet shopping. Is this a good idea, a bad idea? What are some pros and cons?
It's a good idea for local shops. They will be able to survive in competition, but it's not fair to online shops.
Okay, so it's not fair to the online shops. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and okay, Ken, what do you think of this?
Sure. Yes, it's good idea for the local shows, but uh, who pay for the tax? It's a or the kind of shops or but even though shop pay the tax, maybe that reflect the price. So we need to
Mm-hmm.
buy higher price
Mm-hmm.
uh, items on the internet in the end. And many internet companies, internet maybe uh, uh, internet kind of global company, so it's difficult to get same apply to the same criteria
Mm-hmm.
because tax law is different up to the countries
Mm-hmm.
they are working
Mm-hmm.
on. So it's a
Yeah.
kind of technically it's a bit difficult, I guess.
Yeah, and it's even difficult as far as tax within the United States. We have some states within the U.S., for example, Illinois and Oregon, who do not have sales tax.
Right, yes, that's right.
So, so that's also a problem too. Is the regulation would be a nightmare. So, okay, all right, very good. Okay, let's go to the next one, number two. Um, uh, Salvatore, uh, would you read that and talk to us? What do you think about it? And can you think of any pros or cons of these ideas?
Me, teacher,
Yes.
encourage more high street shopping with free parking. I think that it is a good idea because, for example, in Milan, if you go to the city center, the parking you have to pay a parking car because there isn't a free parking, and this could be a difficult for people, and maybe this don't encourage people to go to the shops.
Hmm. Yeah, and maybe it dissuades them or it discourages them from shopping because they have to pay. Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. Thank you. All right, Debbie, what do you
Thank you.
think?
So I think most stores already have free parking. So I think in United States, but I think it's not a innovate idea for have more uh, revenues or something like that.
Hmm. Okay, so it's not innovative enough.
Yes.
Okay, all right. And Alexander, what do you think?
Uh, for our country, it's already done, but uh, it's not help because almost all parking stuffed be-
Hmm.
because of people who, for instance, live nearby or work. So
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't work.
not good.
It doesn't work.
So in the States, what they'll do is they'll give the shopper a voucher or a coin, and if they've shopped there and they need that way they can pay with that coin or the voucher. That way it stops people from freeloading.
Yeah, the same the same to us, but it's very cheap, and sometimes it's more um, it's more convenient to live at this parking because
Mm,
at the mall or shops it's very cheap parking
mm. Okay, all right,
mostly.
all right. Okay, Ken, what do you think of this idea?
Maybe it could be a one vehicle to attract customer to the city center, because yeah, there are parking lot, but it's not so cheap. But
Mm-hmm.
compare with that, the shopping mall, the outskirts,
Mm-hmm.
is in outskirts is prepared large and free parking. So
Mm-hmm.
naturally, uh, people nowadays many people have their own cars, so people go there to buy for shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a one solution, but even though that they prepare the free large parking lot, maybe uh, but traffic congestion might happen. So that's a problem of
Mm-hmm.
the city centers shopping.
So it might cause traffic problems. Yeah,
Yes.
excellent. Okay. All right, thank you. And Tatiana, what do you think of this?
I think that it's not a good idea,
Uh-huh.
because I remember that sometimes we park the car and in the one mall, and then we go to another place. We
Uh-huh.
just use the parking place for our cars, but we didn't intend to buy something just in this shop.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and some people maybe do the same, I don't know, but I think that it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
It's cons, not pros.
Mm-hmm. So you still might not purchase from the shops. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, what do you think about this one? Um. So Debbie, could you read this one and tell us what you think about it, and if you can think of some pros and cons.
Yes, charge a refundable fee for browsing in shops. If the website will have a fee, I think people will not want to go to shop online. So I think it's a good idea for the stores.
Mm-hmm. So this would be if they. So if you walk into a store, they charge you a fee, and then if you buy something, they refund the fee.
Yes,
That's so it's a, you think it's a good idea. So it would help the retail stores.
yes,
Okay.
I think.
All right. And Alexander, what do you think about this?
I think it's bad idea. People stop go to those shops. I
Okay, so
think
people will stop browsing.
yes.
Yeah. I taught my nieces and my nephews and niece when they were about three, probably 2.5 or 3 and 4 years old, um, to go to the shop and do what we call something my mom used to call it. We would call it look wishing. So what we do is we go to the store and we look at the items and we wish, but we do not buy. And so now the kids always want to go to the store and they always want to go look wishing. So, but
It's
um,
way too drastic.
yeah. So so okay, Ken. How about you? What do you think?
Maybe people will stop going there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Okay.
or maybe other idea is better because my closest electrical appliance shop, and they began to say that if you find uh, uh, cheaper price on the internet, you can negotiate with staff, and customer can check internet from the PC on the store, the
Yeah.
price.
Yeah. So they could try to match it or try to at
Yeah.
least lower the price a little bit. Yeah, that
Mhm.
is a good idea. Tatiana, what do you think about this idea? Charge a refundable fee for browsing in shops.
Mm, really, I don't know what to say. Uh,
Okay. So you have no opinion here. Okay. Salvatore, how about you?
Teacher, sorry, I don't understand the question. I don't know what is a fee. What
Okay.
is a fee?
A fee is a charge. It's basically a little amount of money. So, for example, um, in your store, you are in a optical store, right? So
Right.
sometimes people walk into the store and they look at the glasses, but they don't buy. So if this were to happen, what would happen in your store? People would walk in, and the first thing they do is they would give you a €2 coin, okay, which would be a fee. And if they buy something, you give them the money back. They refund it. But if they don't buy anything, you don't. Your shop makes €2, for example.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
blackmail.
Yeah. Basically, if you come to our shop, you have to spend money. So you spend €2 or €1 or you know.
okay, okay, okay. This is indicated for to people buy online. This question.
Yeah. Basically what this is somebody's idea to help the small stores from showrooming.
Okay. Yes, I think that it's a good idea
Hmm.
to charge a fee for browsing in this
Hmm.
case.
Okay, so it's a good idea. So
Yes.
okay, all right, and okay, let's go into the next one. Number 4, stay open longer hours, including weekends. Oops, sorry, that was um. Uh, anyway, stay open longer hours, including weekends. So, Salvatore, what do you think of this? If a
Uh, I
company,
think that I think that it's not a good idea. I say this because in Italy it's from 3 years it's obligatory for a mall and the shop work 7 days to 7. But
mhm,
I I noticed that the store open on Sunday, the work not change because
mhm.
uh, people if they don't have money no people don't buy on Sunday too.
Yeah,
In my
it doesn't
opinion,
matter.
it's not to change the
Yeah.
work.
So stores are already open many hours, so it won't change anything.
Yes.
So okay, all right, um, all right. Bear with me a moment. Debbie, what do you think?
I think stay open longer hours, including weekends, will be more expensive for the business. And I don't think people will go to buy enough to pay that expensive.
Hmm. Okay, so it's not going to it's going to be too expensive for the business.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now, Alexander, what do you think?
Uh, the same as Salvador said, stores
Hmm.
are already open many hours, so it's nothing change.
Okay.
Will change. Nothing will change.
Hmm. Okay, and it's okay, Ken. What do you think?
Yeah, same. Store have already opened a long hours, and some store opening 24 hours, so
Hmm.
nothing changes.
Hmm. Okay. All right. How about number 5? Alexander, could you read that and tell us what you think?
Use loyalty point cards in shops. It's
Okay,
like a
so
bonus.
it's
Yes,
pronounced loyalty.
loyalty,
Yeah.
loyalty.
Okay.
It's like a bonus that you get when you buy at shop.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
Uh, yeah, it's for me it's a good idea because that's why I still buy products from local market, electronic market, because it's yeah, it helps.
Hmm. Yes, it's a good incentive for people to buy. Okay. Okay, Ken, what do you think of loyalty point cards?
Yes, I think it's a good idea, but nowadays a lot of shops, offer this kind of card. So many people's wallet is a kind of uh, swollen because of the a lot of cards. So nowadays, company tie up and they try to uh, how can I say, concentrate the service on the one card or several cards. Maybe several cards
Hmm.
available. Maybe
Hmm.
that's more convenient for customers.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so companies want they get into a what is it? I know in Finland they had two different cards and different companies were part of the different cards. So yeah. In the States they've stopped using the loyalty cards because a lot of the Americans are getting tired of the targeted marketing that they use it with. So, Salvatore, what do you think of this idea for to help small businesses?
I think it is a great idea
Mm-hmm.
to have a loyalty point cards because for people they like have a discount when they go to the shops.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Debbie.
Yes, loyalty points card is a good idea because people like discounts and promotion that will have with a loyalty point cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So it looks like so far this is the best idea on this thing. So number 6. Okay. Could you read this one and tell us what you think about it?
Okay, improve customer service and training shops. I think maybe that's a good point because online shopping doesn't have doesn't enough care in terms of after selling service,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or maybe there's no uh, kind of shop stuff to ask online.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so maybe I think yeah, street shop can improve this kind of quality which online shop doesn't have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Salvatore, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that it's okay because if you have a good relationship with a customer service, you you want to buy something easier because if the customer service explain to you how to work the article, it's a good point.
Hmm. Yeah. So it will help motivate buyers. Okay. Excellent. And Debbie, what do you think? What do you think?
Improve customer service and training in shop, maybe retain some customers, but in general, people prefer better price instead better service.
Okay. It may retain customers, but people still. So this is a con. People
Yes,
s- people still want cheap prices.
yes.
People still want inexpensive prices, actually. Okay. And on Alexander, what do you think about this?
Uh, sorry. I think yes, good customer service has a advantage over online shops, but mostly uh, staff sell you not that good for you.
Mm,
Instead, they sell what good for them to sell. That
yeah.
that their salary can grow at the
Oh,
end of
okay.
the month.
Yeah. So the salespeople
So
might not
it's mostly crap.
sell what you need, but what they
Uh,
need to sell.
yeah. There are uh, a small amount of people who try to sell you a good
Hmm.
product.
Exactly. Because it,
Honest
yeah,
sellers. It's
yeah. I think that's how I got the current car that I have. They just wanted to get that car off the lot. So it wasn't definitely what I wanted, but I got it and it's fine. So all right. I want to thank you all for your time in it and participation in the lesson. I hope you got a chance to practice and learn a few more words. And I hope to see you all in another class. And
Thank you.
thank you. It was great
Thank you.
working with you, Debbie.
Yeah,
And,
thank you.
Salvatore, Alexander, have a great day. Debbie, sleep well when you finally go to bed. And Ake, have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you very
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Bye.
Ronnie.
Bye.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
teacher. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 Bye.